Well, and MyuNgSiK being the player he is, not one of these super top-tier Protosses, not looking very good for him, but we'll see what he does. He's still very tilted from that. It's very obvious.
Look at his face. I feel like this series is already over. Lock it up, let's go home. He has to play 2 perfect games now against the 2-time Star League finalist back-to-back.
And he already lost 0-2 to this guy, keep in mind, in the first series. So already, way behind 0-3 for the day. Guys, map number 2 will be Terraform. We'll see if MyuNgSiK just decides to go aggressive and try to take a quick one to come back into the series. Or will Dream end it once again 2-0? Let's jump into game number 2 right now.
Push it.
If you're in the top left in the red, the Terran player up a game now. It is Dream.
His opponent to the bottom right on his last life in this tournament. It's MyuNgSiK.
Whoa.
Sometimes you see a camera shot like that, it's because the player looks so distraught they don't even want to put them on camera. It might have been what we were, I guess, not seeing there. See this sometimes with players like Creator, Marine King. Just like simply the producer is like, no, we can't have this. He looks so distraught.
We can't show this guy on TV.
Yep, this is, literally on television. And watch this at home, turn on the TV, flip to it. It's a beautiful thing. In 2015, we still have StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2 on TV.
Yeah,
almost daily.
It's awesome. It's fantastic.
Beautiful world we live in.
It's marvelous. It's divine.
Yes. Now, tilted as he is, I think if he composes himself here, goes for another defensive macro game, he can win this. I feel like by all accounts he was ahead last game. And I think if that was a mostly Marine composition. He had Phoenixes blocking for his Colossi. The problem was he just walked them into the army. Had he not done that, I feel he crushes Dream's army, gets even further ahead, and wins the game. And the thing is, if Legend is here, his coach, we didn't see him go into the booth to talk to him because it's tough to talk to a player like that, right? But if he did, he would have said, listen, you already won that game. You're supposed to win this game and win 2-0. Just think of it like you're starting over. These are 3 similar 2-player maps. So much similarity between the 3 of these. You absolutely can just play that similar game and win it. But we are seeing a change in build from Dream. He's actually going for a quick CC and successfully actually blocking MyuNgSiK's Nexus. Oh, this is so tilting as well. Look how late this Nexus is.
Bay was trying to come down, but he misses it.
Saves the SCV. Wants to come in here and get a probe kill. The Mothership Core, though, will most likely defend these successfully, but he will scout the Stargate.
Will he, though? I don't think he did.
Barely not.
No. Nice setup there in the main from MyuNgSiK. I'm going to deny that for now.
The factory is the follow-up, even though it is a quicker CC this time. So we're going to be seeing more of this aggressive Widow Mine play.
Or defensive. Just get a bunch of Widow Mines in your main, defend against the Oracles that come in.
Sure. Well said. Definitely a high chance of that.
He's looking for this angle here. If he gets up next to those buildings, he will see it. And I'm not sure if he saw it there, actually. No, he still hasn't seen it.
Nope, hasn't seen it.
I think he knows, though, like something must be behind there.
It's impossible to know for sure. Committing a scan to this wouldn't be crazy. I'm going to check and see if he saw that 3rd pylon as well. He did see the pylon to the left side of the base, so he knows that the tech is definitely the bottom right. 100%. So he could actually scan this. It wouldn't be out of the question. We don't see Dream scan often, though.
Yeah.
We actually had this in Rain's interview. He was talking about how Dream often just kind of does his own thing. He doesn't really scout too much. So I don't expect him to scout this. I don't expect him to scan this. He is checking for proxies just to be safe currently.
Yeah, with just 1 Marine. And he's got a decent number of Marines out here. He just has to group them up. And he needs those Widow Mines actually to come out too to fully deal with this.
He barely misses the scout on that. There are only 3 Marines in the main base right now, no turret. This is going to do a lot of damage.
For him.
Yep, here we go. Medevac on the way on that starport, no Vikings.
Oh, just going for the run by here.
He will get in, but already he's got plenty of defensive units here. Even the Oracle is actually going to shut this down.
Yeah, and 4 SCVs go down. He's going to force a big pull here at the natural. Going to lose nearly every SCV.
MyuNgSiK looking solid in this game. Huge advantages here now.
No. Ooh, loses it there, but he's done the damage.
Absolutely, did all it could have, at least for that initial fight. It's a bit annoying that he's not going to be able to have that constant vision like he did last game all over the map.
Well, he's got another Oracle.
True. He's going Phoenixes just again. I think this is a perfect answer to how Dream is playing.
Yeah. And I think after getting that much damage done, MyuNgSiK, he's kind of just going to shake off that last game and just be like, okay, I'm in a great position here in this game. Maybe I can come back and make it 1-1, tie it up.
I'm actually getting chills right now because looking at how MyuNgSiK was so down and having his head in his hands and looking defeated, how well he's playing this game, just sticking to his guns, countering Dream again, making virtually no mistakes. It's really impressive. Now he's actually focusing on this when a Widow Mine drop is coming into his natural. Let's see how quickly he reacts because it's very important. Meanwhile, this is going to get a decent amount of kills. This Oracle does have a bit more energy, but great probe pull here, only losing 1 probe.
Oh.
And a lot more mining time lost back at home for Dream, who still doesn't have a single turret up with either mineral line, despite having an eBay.
Yeah, that's a big mistake. Finally, the turret is coming up. Looks like it's going up in the main. No detection just yet, but the Observer will pop out in time.
Yep, just barely. Even using the probes just to make sure. Close call there, but good move to use the probes. We have the Bay coming up now. And already 20 supply lead from MyuNgSiK. I mean, if he doesn't move Commander's Colossi into the army, he's going to be in good shape.
Let's hope he doesn't do that again. That would be... I wouldn't even know how to feel if I did that twice in a row on live television. But
he has not scouted Dream's third base, but he is powering up a lot of gateways before he takes his own. Very safe, very defensive. This Observer will come over here and help him use this this Oracle a little bit more effectively so he can know where the Widow Mines are, know how to maneuver around, tag this army. Scouting this CC is so important. I think as soon as he scouts it, he'll add his own third, but because of all the damage he did earlier, and because of such a late stem here, as usual for Dream, I think he might attack instead. Oh, look at this.
6 gateways on the way.
He's certainly going to attack. He knows how small this army is. Let me read it to you guys. 1 medevac and 7 Marines. That's it.
2
That's not an army. Yeah.
But they're not grouped up with the army right now. They're not going for any drops. It's kind of just defending against the Oracles still.
Okay, he's going to take a third base with the attack.
You might just leave it empty. Empty third nexus. But Dream has no idea. I mean, he can't move out of his base. He's just sitting back on 2 base with third
Look at that.
Here.
Even able to, he used the rotational camera to spot that. It was not visible on screen. Not visible on the minimap either. He's checking everything. He's leaving nothing to chance right now. Spotting that Widow Mine. Very impressive. He sees also Stim is not done yet. So he knows he can be a little bit more liberal with these Phoenixes. He sees that Tech Lab spinning still. He's got plenty of time to work with here with these Phoenixes. And instead of attacking here, he's actually just powering up a stronger army, a stronger buffer for his Colossi. He's actually just playing a defensive game instead of taking any chances. Continuing to harass. 6 more kills.
It's already so much damage in total. 16 SCVs from the 2 separate harasses. And still not taking that third nexus. He's got enough, but... again, he's not making any more probes. He stopped at 49. I thought he was just going to leave it empty or just go for an attack, but still nothing just yet.
Again, surgically targets the Widow Mine first, and then goes for the harass. Stim is now done, cancels that lift, and is actually going to damage quite significantly this command center. Not quite enough Phoenixes to really go for a lift fight there, especially with Vikings. The only thing that MyuNgSiK is missing is that third base.
Looks like he's still not going for it. Look at the supplies right now. He's got such a scary army. Only now is the Viking production really getting online.
Worker counts basically even, so Dream, if he holds onto this base, will get massively ahead. MyuNgSiK does need to take this opportunity. It's straight up 25 Marines and 4 Vikings with 3 medevacs to support versus a massive Protoss army. Mind you, with 3 Colossi, 7 Phoenixes to protect, No way in hell does Dream hold this push. He's going to have to pull off a miracle here. He does have 1-1 versus an unupgraded Protoss army, but several of these units are weak from the stims earlier. Vikings weak as well. This attack should kill Dream easily.
Yep, really nicely timed attack. Dream doesn't even have his entire army together. GG, that's it. It's too much.
Played like a god in those 2 games. Oh my god, I mean, to look that defeated, to move command, lose your Colossi, then come back and play a perfect game. He lost 2 units that game.
You should probably be 2-0, like getting interviewed right now.
Yeah.
Dream is not on his game today. Something's up. I don't really know what it is.
The saddest thing, to be honest, man, is he's played the same game every game. That was his weakness versus Rain. And now in the second series versus MyuNgSiK, his weakness as well. And let's be honest, it's a bit sad to me that Dream cannot prepare for an all-Protoss group. He's throwing basically the same game, the same style every game in an all-Protoss group. That's a lack of preparation. That's a problem. I'm still begging him to play that third season.